Hello. So I always want to do a video when I'm not in bed and I look like a normal human being, or at work where I don't have the Grammy lunch lady hairnet on. So I'm sitting in the park, Central Park, and I'm meeting a friend. We were supposed to meet last week and it didn't work out. Like, I got up early, I did things, I was productive. The idea was so that I worked myself into being able to sleep that night. Come to think about it, I don't even think I slept good that night. I don't remember. Anyway, so this video is about how hard it is for me to do things alone. And I say that because I've had all summer plenty of days, especially when people were at work, to come out to any park, as many parks as there are in New York, and relax. And I didn't do that. That's why for my birthday, when it came down to like, what do you want to do? Well, I want to go sit in the park and paint, because I hadn't. So I did that, and like, it was very hard to turn off internally what was going on to be able to relax in the park. So with it now being September and these nice pretty days are almost over, I figured I want to get in being in the sun as much as possible, because once these cooler months come in and I'm stuck working because I'm about to go back working full time, I want to be able to have this as a core memory, to be like, I remember sitting in the grass, sort of in the grass on a blanket, and feeling the sun on my skin and how that felt. So the girl that I was supposed to link with last week that I didn't happen with, she still came to meet today. So I got here, didn't realize I was meeting her here, like getting here, and then she was coming. Basically I got here and she was like, I'm leaving my house now, girl. I'm like, okay. So I have no choice but to sit in the park alone. The one thing that I have not been able to do all summer. And even though it's not the entire time I'm here alone, being here makes me think a lot. Like, being in the city all the time, at least I used to be, but being on the go all the time, always thinking of a hustle mentality, all of that, and like being forced to slow down and just relax, that's really hard for me. And I'm making a promise to myself now, on Thursday, September 12th, 2024, that I will make sure to enjoy going to parks. So no matter what state I'm in, whether there are seasons or not seasons, because in Florida I wasn't going to the park and chilling. That was not a thing. It wasn't here until, you didn't have this all year round, where I was like, I made it. So even if I move back to Florida, I hope that I can get myself out of the house on those hot days. Not hot days, but like decent days. And if I realize it's gonna be a nice breezy day, let's go to the park. Especially saying that as an adult, it hits different. Like, I'm sure some of my family and friends back home are like, why are you going to the park to just sit? But also, like, recently I've been thinking about getting back to my younger self and what that means. And so the best way that I can do that is doing things that younger me enjoyed doing. It's just that when you try to find those things as an adult, it's so much money. Plus, younger me wanted to do some things that cost money that I couldn't do, like getting piano lessons and vocal lessons and things that was tied into like the artist in me that I really wish I did. So I'm getting back to things that are simple. Sitting in a park is one. It's just different. I'm not going to a park to get on a swing and the merry-go-round, although if they made an adult one, I probably would. Coming to the park and sitting and being very, very afraid of bees. Bringing paint supplies, just in case I decide to be creative. My homegirl's bringing her stereo. She's bringing beads for us to make bracelets. We'll have Uno, and we're adults, so of course there's adult things happening while we chill. But I really just wanted to get on here and Sorry, I'm making sure that I don't get stung or anything. I'm really just wanted to make this video because I'm not home moping around. I'm not laying in bed wishing I was somewhere else. I made it out the house, and it wasn't like a big going out thing. My goddess sisters reached out. There is a market going on uptown, which I would like to make it, but we'll see, because you know, if you live in New York, you know how easy time goes by and then trying to get from one place to another. But it's from 4 to 10. It's now about almost 5, so I figured chilling here for a couple of hours and then trying to get there, and that'll be my treat. Making it out there and getting food. Even though I have meals prepped and planned out in my fridge right now, doesn't mean if given an opportunity I can buy myself a snack. So yeah, this one was a big pat on the back. This one was a huge victory, as people like to say. You're doing it, girl, you're doing it. And I'll be like, I'm trying. Today I did it. And it feels good to do it. It feels good to have done it. I don't know if it's the way the sun feels on my skin or whatever the case is, but alrighty. On that note, I'm going to call it a moment, and then hopefully I'll share at the end of this video things that I did with getting out of the house. So thanks for tuning in.